Okay, we know the world is blanked up. We know it. But I can't help but notice all the signs that keep coming up that remind us that the world is just blanked up. I'm Scoot. Welcome to the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. Gayle King, who is one of the morning hosts on CBS Morning News, she is being slammed, bashed, verbally attacked, condemned for a shamefully sexist question she asked Stacy Abrams in an interview on CBS this morning. The problem that I have with it is I don't see this as a shamefully sexist question. Maybe you do. So Stacy Abrams was on the CBS Morning News this morning, and she was promoting her new novel, which is a legal thriller. It's titled While Justice Sleeps. The anchor, Gayle King, famous mainstay from CBS this morning, she is talking to her, and at one point she says, what are you thinking about when it comes to dating? And Stacy Abrams said, I've been more focused on democracy, but I'm open to the right approach from a guy. And if somebody wants to get in touch with me, send me a note. Twitter exploded. Social media exploded with comments like this. A totally offensive question that she would never have asked a man. We're lucky to have women like Stacy Abrams. Gayle King should be ashamed she asked such a question. Oh, it gets better. Another comment. Gayle King needs to interview Queen Elizabeth next and ask her if she's dating yet. Damn, read the room, Gayle. Now, that's pretty funny. That would be a great question for Queen Elizabeth. Are you dating yet? Very disrespectful, though. Very disrespectful. Another social media comment posted, every interview Stacy Abrams gives is focused on voting rights, how to utilize her and other Black women's methods in their communities to register more voters, and factual info on these voting suppression bills. Gayle King, do better. And one more. Gayle King, this might come as a surprise, but when we see Stacy Abrams on, we're eager to know what progress has been made on voter suppression. We don't care about her dating life. Don't even give it a thought. Media always reduces serious to frivolous. Big mistake. What do you think? I don't think this is I don't think this was bad. I don't think this is sexist. I don't think it was anything other than humanizing Stacy Abrams. It gives her a human element. And it's like two women talking. But yet we live in a world where people are so freaking quick to condemn and criticize on everything. And I think it gives people a sense of power to complain and to bitch about things, thinking that they can somehow cause change by complaining. And it gives them a sense of power. But I'm going to talk about this on my radio talk show on WWL on Wednesday afternoon. This is going to be one of the topics. I mean, I think this criticism is absolutely shameful. There was nothing wrong with Gayle King adding a human question. And because they see Stacy Abrams as somebody who's focused on voting rights, how to utilize her and other Black women's methods in their communities to register voters, and factual info on voting suppression bills. Because when they see Stacy Abrams, they're eager to know about progress that's been made concerning the voter suppression front. Because of those things, I think the dating question was appropriate. It humanized her. It's okay. And why people get so bent out of shape over things. I mean, look, I'll tell you something else I'm going to talk about on my radio show tomorrow, Wednesday, is Michael Shea from Saturday Night Live. He does Weekend Update. He's also a writer. And he was one of the writers of a skit involving Elon Musk this past Saturday night. And it was one of the bits that I said on the radio show when I did a brief critique of Saturday Night Live, that this was not funny. I mean, I didn't get it. It was definitely toward Gen Z, the Zoomers, and it was just obvious that it was like an inside joke if you were like 20 years old. So I didn't get it. But he's being condemned because Elon Musk and others, they were white and they were using lingo that blacks use. Using phrases used in AAVE. Do you know what AAVE stands for? It's an acronym for African American Vernacular English. Bestie, get off king, sis, pressed, bro, cringe. You're going to criticize that? You think that's cultural appropriation? How about like, hey, you know what? Those things are cool. I'm going to say them. I don't understand it. I mean, I understand that it happens, but I don't really understand why people are so damn sensitive to all of this. Why do we get so sensitive? I'll talk more about this on the radio show tomorrow. It's WWL Radio, 870 AM, 105.3 FM. That's in New Orleans and the Gulf South. Or you can download the app Odyssey, AUDACY. Download Odyssey, AUDACY, and type in WWL. And I'm on the air 1 to 4 Central Time, Monday through Friday. And thank you for joining me here on Scoot on the Air, YouTube. I'm sure there's people offended by what I just said. Go ahead, criticize. Everybody else is.